Hi friends, welcome to SGK English for a new video. Today let us learn Better English episode 9. Yes, Proverbs part 2. Last video, episode 8 also, we saw Proverbs. See, it is very important to know some proverbs which are commonly used. Whenever you write an essay, an article, or whenever you make a speech or address an audience, it is very important. Because the proverb will speak for you. More is meant than meets the eye. See, what is seen is less, and more meaning will be there by using proverbs. So it is better that you know some of the proverbs which are commonly used. So let us come to today's lesson. Another thing I want to mention is that if you want to know more about proverbs, there is a link for my blogs, sgkenglish.blogspot.com. Yes, more proverbs are given there. I will keep the link in the description box. Please see that. Otherwise also please make a visit to my blogs. sgkenglish.blogspot.com. Okay, go to Google, just type it, you will go directly into the blog. Okay now? Yes. So let us come to the today's lesson. As usual, I request you to subscribe and also support me by giving a like and enable the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, thank you. The first one, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Yes, when the situation becomes very, difficult, see, the condition becomes very bad, or situation becomes very difficult. You see what happens? The tough gets going. Yes, people will act tough, means work harder. You see, what is the meaning of that? When the situation becomes difficult, the strong people will work harder to meet the challenge. So you have to work stronger and harder and act very tough to meet the challenge. Yes, you are not going to get disappointed or moving backward. You will be moving forward, marching forward. When the going gets tough, it becomes very difficult. When the situation becomes difficult, the tough gets going. That means the strong people, see, they will work harder and harder and they will meet the challenge. It's very optimistic to say this sentence. Yes, let there be problem. We are willing to face that. The tough gets going. Means we will work harder, shows some positivity. You see, there are people who are willing to work harder to meet the situation and meet the challenge. So you make it that you mention or quote when the appropriate occasion comes. Once you see that when the situation gets tough, the tough gets going. It means when situation becomes difficult, the strong people will work harder to meet the challenge. Number 2, cometh the hour, cometh the man. In same situation, when the hour comes, there will be someone, maybe like a hero, a taskmaster who would come and solve the problem. What does it mean? When the situation becomes difficult, the man who can turn the tide and win the situation arrives. Yes. When situation becomes difficult, that word is missing here. Okay, the man who can turn the tide and win the situation arrives. Yes, we get the example from the cricket matches. Okay, now for long Dhoni has been our taskmaster. When sometimes we feel that we are difficult to win, he would come with his long sixes and all. The match winner he had been for long. Okay. Now also there are some, but still, what's that? Come the hour that tough time comes, there will come a man who will save, who is able to save the taskmaster. Yes, when situation becomes difficult, the word should be here. You missed it to write. Okay, now the man who can turn the tide and win the situation arrives. See, becomes difficult. Okay, situation becomes difficult. Okay, see, there will come a man. The man who can face the challenge and save will arrive. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Cometh means comes. Okay, the old English. Cometh means comes. When situation comes very tough and difficult, there will come a man to become the savior and meet the situation and solve the problem. That's the meaning of that. Number 3, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yes, when a tough decision is being implemented, you can always say, it is desperate times for us, for the company. So we need desperate means very difficult, harsh measures. For example, the third wave, suppose if it arrives, we have to be very vigilant. Not only that, tough measures are to be taken, like lockdown once again. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. See, desperate times call for, call for what? Desperate measures. Yes, tough times requires tough measures to meet the situation or meet the challenges. Once again, see that desperate times call for desperate measures. Which means in adverse circumstances, tough decisions are to be taken. You will have to take very tough decisions. In tough situations. These three are interrelated. You should know it, because if you are a manager, if you are one who is in charge of that, you have to use at least one among them, in tough situations. All the three are interconnected. Purposefully, I gave these three together, because you will be in need of using that. There will come a time. What time? When the goings get tough, tough gets going. Number 2, cometh the hour, cometh the man. There will be a savior meant to face the challenge and solve the problem or save the people from the problems. And third one, desperate times call for desperate measures. When tough time comes, you have to meet with by facing tough situation and taking very tough decisions. These three are the most important ones I want to emphasize. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover. In comparison with this, it is nowhere nearby. Okay, another proverb, that's all. You can simply know the meaning of that. You cannot make a judgment with outward appearance. Okay, now, don't judge a book by its cover. Outward appearance is not a criteria for judging someone without knowing the real facts. Okay, now that is very simple. You may know it. No, don't judge a book by its cover. The word suggests, or the group of words, this one Proverbs suggests that we cannot judge a man by his outward appearance, etc. and etc. Very simple. That is, see, laugh and the world laughs with you. A common, very common fact. 10% true. When you laugh, there will be entire world laughing with you. In your joys, there will be many to join you and enjoy with you. But weep and you weep alone. If you are in sorrow, if you are in problems, facing a problem, nobody will be with you. You will be alone. You will be isolated. You will be isolated when you are alone, when you are in sorrow, when you are suffering, when you are facing with big problems. Others might be isolating you. Don't expect that these people around you will be always with you. No. They will be with you as long as you are happy, you are well set. You are well settled and you are able to meet their requirements and their needs. They will be with you. Once there comes a problem, many may abandon you and you will be alone. So don't expect that others are around me, they will always protect me. No. See, you have to take care of that. Okay, now? Laugh and the world laughs with you. When you laugh, the entire world will laugh with you to cooperate, to enjoy the laughter, etc. Okay, now? Weep and you weep alone. It is a fact. But there is another proverb, isn't it so? Joy shared will be redoubled. Sorrow shared will be halved. So you have to share your joys and sorrows also. You cannot suppress everything in your mind. Joy shared will be redoubled. When you share your happiness, it will be double. When you share your sorrows, it will be halved, means made half, HLVD. Okay, na? So you have to share with others your joys and sorrows. There will be many, to join you also. Okay, it's a fact. Not always, not as empires. There will be some who would never leave you also. There will be strong friendship who will be with you forever and forever, up to the last breath of your life. There will be, but there will be very few. Okay, now laugh and the world laughs with you. When you laugh, there will be many to share that. But when you weep, means cry or feel sorrowful, you weep alone, you will be alone in life. Common truth, commonly used proverbs. So know some more proverbs. I will give a list of them in that blog. Okay, now sgkenglish.blogspot.com. Just visit my blog and see the remaining a list of proverbs that will be very useful for you in life, as well as when you write an essay, when you make a speech, etc. and etc. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another video. Goodbye.